Okay, so here's another new feature that we're going to talk about today. This is Chat GPT 4 with plugins. So if you click on the plugins feature here, you can go to the plugin store, and OpenAI has just unleashed a ton of new plugins. So you can go to the most popular, you can go to all plugins. They have a lot of plugins here that can help you out. What we're going to do is show you about the Zillow plugin, take a look at some real estate options and some things that we can do with real estate. So all you have to do is pick your plugin, hit the install button, real quick install, and then once you're installed, you then go to this little drop down menu right here and you just make sure that this green check mark is checked. And that means that the plugin is activated and you can start asking about it. So now that you've got your plugin installed, let's go ahead and ask ChatGPT to pull up all listings in the 48154 zip code that are less than $400,000. And so what it's done is it's actually given me a couple right here. It's got a description, it's got the number of bedrooms and bathrooms, the list price, and it also has these hyperlinks right here where if I click on it, it would actually take me to the listing. It's saying if I'd like to see more listings, go ahead and click on this search link. So what I'd like to do now is see if it will analyze the listings in that zip code to show the ones where the estimated rent is more than the estimated cost based on the information in that listing. And what I'm trying to do here is find the properties that the rent would be more than the cost of the property to see if I can find a rental property that will generate a positive cash flow. So now it's given me a list of 6 properties right here where it is saying that the estimated rent is more than the estimated cost. And what I've done is I've essentially narrowed down all the listings in that zip code to a few here that I can now do a little bit more research in to see if, in fact, this might be a property that can produce a positive cash flow for me. Okay, so now that it's given me the estimated rent, let's see if Zillow can provide the estimated monthly expenses, which includes taxes, insurance, which are usually included in these Zillow listings, to tell me what the estimated monthly expenses are for each of these properties. So here we have a breakdown of the estimated monthly cost. So now what I want to do is ask it to compile these listings into a chart that would compile the information from the estimated rent with the estimated average monthly expenses. There we have a nice little chart right there with the address, with a hyperlink to the listing, the estimated rent, the estimated monthly cost, all showing a positive cash flow. Now let's see if I want to ask it which property will give me the best return on investment. So it did give me a pretty rough guesstimate here, calculation, that it looks like number 6 would be my best option. So what I've essentially done here is, let's assume I'm a real estate investor. I have, in a matter of minutes, done a ton of the heavy lifting that would normally take hours, maybe even days to do analysis like this. And with the help of ChatGPT, with the help of the Zillow plugin, I was able to isolate some properties with which I can now go do a little bit more due diligence and research on to find out if I am a real estate investor, if these properties are worth looking into and doing a little bit more research on.